So I'm Paul Emmett. I've got a property investment business based in Burnley with my wife Hannah, and we buy and refurbish property in the local area in our hometown of Burnley. We've always admired the marketing from Pendle Hill. It always seems to stand out on social media. So that's where we first became aware of Andrew, started following Pendle Hill properties on Facebook, and always looked to them as somebody who we'd like to use at some point when we were selling a property. So we were trying to sell a property during lockdown. So we had a property on the market, but it went up on the market before the national lockdown, and we struggled to sell it. So we thought we'd get in touch with Pendle Hill Properties. So we got in touch with Andrew through Facebook, made a contact with him, was really impressed with first impressions, and I made contact with Andrew to ask, could he come and visit the property that had been on the market for some time with another agent and give us some feedback and give us some tips on what he thought might help that property sell based on his knowledge of the local area. The main differences with Pendle Hill, I guess to begin with, it was the speed of the service and the personable service that you got. You felt you was a priority for Andrew, so Andrew would maintain contact initially. It was then a really clear handoff to Leanne, so Leanne then would come to the property, and she was very organised, trying to understand all the background to the property, the work that we'd done, wanted to make sure she understood everything about the property to be able to market it and sell it. And then the marketing itself, the professionalism of the photographer and the quality of the photos, the way those photos then get used on social media. So Pendle Hill Properties do a sneak preview, that starts to attract a lot of attention, and then the quality of the photos that got followed up ultimately, I think, really helped to sell the property. A good way of describing Andrew would be like the tennis umpire. He was constantly watching whose court the ball was in. Was it in our court with our solicitor, or in the buyer's court with their solicitor? And he's very effective at expediting that sales process. From the property going on the market to the property completing, it took 12 weeks. Given the amount of activity in the market at the moment and the amount of properties going through solicitors, we were really pleased that we completed within 12 weeks. I'd definitely recommend Pendle Hill Properties. We were really pleased with the process, the guidance we got from Andrew around how to make our property as marketable as possible. So we learned a lot from Andrew. He really helped us. He gave us some guidance around staging and how we can make that property have as much curb appeal as possible. So we definitely encourage people to contact Andrew, get him out and talk to him and see what he can do for you, because he's really helped our business.